Alright, I'm gonna do another live attack. Gonna show my plan first. Um, so this is the base I'm hitting. Still pretty early in war. I want to get both attacks in so I can put my heroes back down again and upgrade them. So this is the base. Kind of first blush, you kind of look at it, and there's not really too many spots for double giant bombs. I am not going to straight up hog it though. I guess I could. Um, but I kind of like Valks for this base. So what I'm going to do here is because these ADs are kind of set back, I'm going to start off by sending 2 loons here, 2 loons here. These are both on the same level, so I can make sure I can target it. If the cannon was a little bit over this way more or this way more, would have been harder to target those archer towers, but because they're on the same level, I can target those. So 2 loons there and 2 loons there. The only spots for there's no spots for double giant bombs. I mean, unless you count in this area. But I really think those could be Teslas, or the Teslas could be in here, or it could be a mix of the 3. There's also possible for the Teslas to be over here, 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 here. But I think the ones I need to worry about are the ones at the bottom, so I'm not going to worry about the ones up top, because those are the ones that can take out my loons. So I brought enough loons to take out all these defenses. It's 2 for each archer tower, and 1 for each cannon. So that's 11 loons. So I'm going to start off with the 2 loons at these archer towers down here. And if the Teslas end up popping, I'm going to send like a loon here. No, I'm going to do 2 here and 2 here at the same time. So that way, after the cannon goes down, they'll break off this way and this way and take out those Teslas. I just want to get that Tesla farm out of the way. So because the army that I'm bringing is 11 hogs, 11 loons, 11 Valks. So once I started with the 11 loons, kind of built my army from there. It's basically a traditional Govaho with loons. So instead of 11 hogs, I'm bringing 11 loons. So, you know, the loons actually do a lot more efficient work. You can just send 2 at each defense instead of 2, and sometimes 1 at each defense instead of 3 at each defense. So you can get a lot more work out of the loons, but they tend to die off. They don't survive the whole raid like hogs will. So, but if you can get 1 for 1s or 2 for 1, 2 or 10, I guess 10 troop space for one defense, then that's a pretty good trade. So take it anytime you can. So I'm going to start off with that. That's all kind of like in flux. The CC that's the radius of the CC. So I should get a pull if I end up sending loons here. If I end up having to send all these loons at the bottom down here, that's going to be 8 loons. So I'm only going to have 3 at the end, or 3 left over. So I'm going to send all 3 right here, just to take that out, and then maybe follow up with a hog if I have to. If there's you know, if there's loons or something in the CC. If all the CC ends up coming out, there's only 25 in there, so it looks like this guy's doing everything out of order. He already did his air defenses and his expos, but he didn't do a CC for some reason. So I'm going to... So that's the front part, like the setup part of the attack. The next thing I'm going to be doing is dropping a golem here. Actually, it should probably go more towards this archer tower. and then a funnel whiz up here, and a funnel whiz right here. And then my, let's see. Actually, no, wait. So the CC is going to come out, and then drop the golem. And then, yeah, that's probably not good. Usually I bring like an AQ walk, so it's been a while since I lured to a kill squad. So let's do, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to wait for that funnel to develop and for the CC to come over this way. And then I'll drop the poisons. I'll probably drop a poison here and a poison here just to slow them down. And then the rest of my Archer Queen I'm going to drop right here. If I drop her down here, she might walk down this way. So I want to make sure I drop her in the right spot, which is up here. If this whiz takes this out, the only thing that could draw her over is this builder's hut, or maybe this research lab. But she'll want to. Actually, I'm not positive, but I'm hoping that she'll want to draw down this way instead of up. I really don't want her walking around. So I hope to save my jump spell for like right here. If I have to, I'll drop it for my golem, but I really don't want to. I want to path my Valks, and I don't want to drop my Valks until after the CC's mostly dead. So let's see, let's just clear the screen here. So the golem's coming in here, and then hopefully I'll kill the CC on the outside of the base. And then I will drop my jump spell here. I don't want to drop my jump spell down here because I don't want them walking down this way. Let's do that. Yeah. So I want my Valks to basically path through here, and then I'm gonna drop my backhand hogs over here. If all goes to plan, I'm not gonna run into any double giant bomb spots. Maybe I'll hit a giant bomb. I'll obviously use a heal here, use a heal here for my Valks, and then I'm not really sure I'm gonna use my third heal. Just play it by ear. So that's the plan. Hopefully that made sense. I tend to ramble a little bit. Let me clear this out. And see here, make sure I have all the troops I need. Okay, so alright, should be good. Oops, gotta gem my BK. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the volume here because I like raiding with volume. I'm just used to it, so if it's too loud, just turn it down, I guess. Alright, wish me luck. turn down the volume. So, first thing I did was drop the loons. As soon as they got to, you know, right about this area, I noticed that the Tesla didn't pop, so I just went ahead with the original plan of sending 2 loons at each air targeting defense and then 1 loon at the cannons. And yeah, so went ahead with that. Wanted to make sure I did this side first because I didn't want the CC to pull, but it turns out this loon right here ended up pulling the CC. So these cannons didn't end up going down, but that's fine. I just adjusted my plan midway and made sure I dropped some hogs over here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So CC's like archers and a baby drag, I think. I don't know if you guys have used too many loons just to set up the front end of your attack, but 2 loons is for every defense is about the cost max, or I guess level 6 loons. But if they have to go a farther distance, like if they have to go, you know, I don't know, 8 tiles or 10, 12 tiles or something, then you might need to do 3 loons. But all these were, you know, each one of these buildings is 3 tiles, and then the wall is 4 tiles. So I knew I can get away with just 2 tiles or 2 loons for each each defense. So the whole CC comes out. I don't even need to drop another hog or anything. Once that, the other thing is the way the CC comes out is it comes out in the order that they're listed in the barracks. So once the baby drag came out, which is at the very end of the elixir queue, the regular barracks queue, I knew that the CC was empty. The end of a DE barracks queue is like a hounds, but you'll know that right up front. But the last thing that can come out of a CC is a witch, I think, or it could be like bowlers or miners or something. But usually people don't really put those in the CC. So once the baby drag came out, I knew that the CC was empty. That's another little trick. So drop the 2 funnel whiz, drop my golem, 2 funnel whiz, and I dropped the poisons early so that the archers were going to spend their whole time in there. The only thing I really needed to worry about was the baby dragon. So drop my BK, my funnel troops, and then my AQ. Once the AQ took a couple shots at her, she was at the baby dragon, she was dead. So dropped my Valks in, dropped my jump spell, and then my heal. Right about here I think is where I dropped my hogs, because these defenses were all distracted on the Valks. So I sent 4 hogs there. I wanted to path the hogs up this way into this Tesla farm. And the other benefit was that I wanted to get this Tesla farm done early, because you don't want to save that for the end of the attack when you don't have any spells left or anything. So made sure I dropped a heal right on top of this altar here to center up and hopefully get the Valks and the hogs that were coming in. I was hoping the 4 that I originally dropped would take care of that, but I wasn't sure, to be honest. A lot of them were locked onto the Valks or the golem, so the hogs ended up not taking too much damage and ended up getting healed up anyway, so worked out pretty nicely. Dropped the rest of the hogs. Actually, no. 3 more hogs, I think it was, and then 4 more hogs in this archer tower that's left. And that's it. I mean, drop the funnel whiz down here, or not funnel whiz, the cleanup whiz. Make sure you save like a whiz or 2 for cleanup, because the hogs are ending up over here. They're gonna work their way back around this direction. So if I already have this wizard over here doing work, so just dropped another whiz over here, and then they will both work up, this way, and meet back together with the hogs. It just saves you, time on cleanup. So that's the rest of the attack. I'm just cleaning up the rest of the bases, the rest of the buildings, I mean. And that is that. Hopefully that made sense. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Alrighty.